There we go.
Hello, can you guys hear us? Can you see us? Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the Willow Creek Homestead live chat
Yes.
on Thursday night.
Yes, hello everybody in the room. We'd like to know if you can hear us, see us, so I'll kind of wait and see what's going on. Okay, the Home Place Journal, thank you. You can hear us, you can see us. Hello, Wholesome Roots, Gamer Granny. You're not good at rhyming. Are we rhyming? Did I miss some things in the chat? Awesome. Okay, so Jonah just barely walked in the door from work, and I just barely got home from picking up Emma, so we're a little bit later tonight. I think we're gonna do this as more of a regular time, 6:30 instead of 6. Give us a little bit more time to get Jonah home, and if Emma's
Play practice.
Yeah. So Wholesome Root says I have nothing, but I think everybody else can see and hear us, right? So we'll just.
Did someone else say they could?
Yeah, somebody said they could hear us and see us. So.
It's there. She says.
Oh, okay, cool. Whoa, that was loud. Something like. Are we
Sam
loud?
banged something down on the counter.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Italian girl. I'm sorry I haven't personally said hi to everybody that's come in. You guys are all here waiting for us, so thanks for that. So I love Sarah's dress. Thank you, Chris. It's so fun. I'm trying to think. Where did you get that dress? Grandma? I think it was a grandma dress. Or was it a hand-me-down? I don't know. We're blessed. Thank you. Great Gamer Granny. Thank you. Hello, the Red Shed.
My phone.
Yes. Oh, okay. Kathleen at Keratin Moses says I didn't realize I had my volume cranked up. Okay. that would be loud. Thank you, Italian girl. She says she loves our videos. We really appreciate that very much. Okay. How is my goat? Today, I mean, she's just not as vibrant as I would like her to be. Her ears, instead of being up, are kind of to the side. I don't know if that's a sign of an issue. She just isn't as vibrant as I would like her to be, but she's not scaring me. A couple days ago, she really scared me. There will be an update on her in the vlog that will go up on Saturday. But she's hanging in there. So we'll just keep doing what we can do for her. And
Talking about Pumpkin?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be okay. But wow, who had a sticker party on the counter?
Oh, Sarah did. Yeah, I'm really hoping that she'll pull through. It's just really cold out there. Sarah wants my attention. What's up? Can I have a toast? How about not right now?
Yeah. But I think she'll be okay.
Yeah, we're hoping. So let's see. The Red Shed says hi, Emma. Hi. Okay, are there jackets for goats like there are for horses? Italian girl, I think there is.
Oh, sure there is. I bet there is.
Yeah, I have not
Sam, hand me that
into
cheese.
it. That may be something we want to look into. So.
Can you turn off those lights? Oh no, we want those lights, don't we?
Yeah, Chris wants to know how old is Pumpkin? I don't really know. When we bought the goats from Julie from Dirt Patch, she said they were older goats and she was going to get me some paperwork on them. Then she moved and just everything got crazy. So I really don't know. I know they're older goats, but I don't have an exact age.
I wish we did know.
Yeah, I wish we did. And I probably could ask her. Her life is so crazy. So that's something I'd like to try and figure out.
Yeah,
So
we should definitely reach out and find out. It would be good to know.
It would be.
For a lot of reasons.
Yes, it would be. Okay, so your video really shows how family is supposed to be. Lots of thank you. Thank you.
What a wonderful comment. Thank
That
you.
was very nice. I think it's Daniel Evans. I can never tell if it's Daniel or Danielle. I just have a hard time reading that particular name. So
I think Danielle has 2.
yeah, I think it says Daniel. Thank you. That is very sweet. Appreciate that. Large dog coats. Okay. I know somebody had suggested in the comments, Sarah, you need to be quiet, sweetie. That I crochet her something, but that would take me a long time. I think it would be spring before. No, I'm a pretty quick crocheter. I just don't.
We should say Happy New Year to everybody, too.
Yes, we should.
Happy 2019.
I can't believe that. Like 2019, it's nuts.
That's crazy.
Awesome. Let's see. We were having fun making a song for you before the show. I'm gonna have to check out that chat.
Song?
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Hello from Louisiana, Alan. Thanks for joining us. How are the rabbits? Any new babies? This is Red Shed. I had sent Emma out there yesterday to look and see.
Are we expecting some?
Well, because those bucks escaped.
Oh, yeah. But
we haven't.
I don't think it's been long enough, though.
I don't remember. I didn't write it down. I'm usually really good at writing it down, and I didn't write it down because I'm bad. So we've been checking. 2 of the buckets are frozen shut, so we can't check
One of
those.
the buckets are full.
One of the
lids.
buckets, yeah, the lids are frozen shut. So I could go out there with a hairdryer. But so far, we haven't seen any signs of new babies. So I'm kind of hoping that that's the case.
One more reason for me to build some sort of roof structure over those burrows.
Yes.
Just to help keep the weather off of them.
And it would help preserve the plastic, too, and it wouldn't get as
Yeah.
broken and stuff.
One more place they can get underneath out of the rain and stuff.
Yeah, and
I
away
really
from
wanna do that.
predators and stuff. Yeah, that would be good. So, okay, I'm kind of behind.
But they're
the
doing
chat.
good.
Yeah.
Rollo, doing good in his cage.
Yes.
Really glad we got to keep him.
Yes, that was really
And,
made me happy.
You know, when I put him in there, all the rabbits were just all over it. They could not leave him alone, so
Yeah,
they're all happy to have him.
I love the socialness that rabbits are when you have them in a colony. It makes me happy. Okay, hey Deb, we're a little bit behind on the chat. Let's see if we can catch up. You can use large dog coats. That's good to know. Take a picture of their teeth and put it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Whose teeth? What are
The goats?
What
So
are
you
you
can tell their age by their teeth? Is that what they're saying?
Oh, okay. Maybe. They want to know what you're eating, Emma. Can you show them the cuisine that I'm feeding you tonight? Nobody judge me, please.
It's a very nutritious and healthy option and very cheap.
Yeah. Don't judge me. Okay, so, okay. Oh, yeah, teeth. Arms Family has a video on it. We'll have to check that out. Thank you.
Okay.
So, Chris is just wondering if she was past her prime and ready for retirement and relaxation. Yes, we
It
will
feels
not.
like that. We're not going to breed her again.
We're not going to breed her again.
She just, how much she's struggling. She
And
struggled with the last
she
birth,
had it,
and then
yeah.
even not being pregnant, she's having a hard time.
Yeah, and Apple we won't breed again either.
No.
So they're done.
You stop eating that cheese. Pay for it later.
So Kathleen says the other goat would chew your work, Trish, right? Hey Paige, Happy New Year's to you too.
Oh, Mama Gross is on here? Hi,
No,
Mama Gross?
no, Kathleen Moses.
Oh.
Keratin Moses. Awesome. Diana at Justice
I don't know
Acres.
that.
Hello. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. We're not too far behind. Goat's teeth tell age. Great. We'll have to really check that out.
Sounds like much like horses then.
Okay, so Funko Pop says cup of noodles is good. Yay, ramen. We were having leftovers. We had leftovers for last night.
Oh, my pork chop.
I know Jonah's starving, so he's going to be munching while we're chatting. Let's see. Do you have a video on building your rabbit warren? Could you post a link if you did? We do have a video on that.
Warren, that's the word I couldn't think of the other day.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, if Jonah can come over here and chat, I can get a link up. But we have a playlist of the rabbits. We have a couple different. We had a different colony set up right before this setup, and this one is a work in progress. It's not done yet. We've got some upgrades to do for it. But I will definitely leave a link below at the end of the chat if I can't get it in here before. I think Rose is my only moderator in the group. If you have time, could you grab? I don't know. We'll get the link.
To what?
Our setup of the colony.
It should be in the rabbit playlist.
Yeah, so it's in our rabbits playlist if you want to check that out. We'll try and get a link up. Okay. Ramen, LOL, you're just doing the dang best you can. Yes, that is it. Yes, Shannon, appreciate that.
Sounds like something you would say.
Okay, I think they're quoting me.
Oh.
Okay, so what about the building a hoop tunnel greenhouse for the for the rabbits? I was talking to Jonah about that the other day. Do you want to share your thoughts
Doing
on
what?
that? Remember building the greenhouse hoop? We talked about that. So
Remind me, what is that? For the rabbits.
for the rabbits to build like a
To-
greenhouse hoop in the middle of it so they can like over the bucket so it would be warmer and it would be
Yeah, I don't.
and then you can take the plastic off in the summer or replace it with shade. So I told him about that and he's got kind of another idea in his mind, I think.
So, for the winter time, the rabbits don't seem to have a problem with the cold at all. they're thriving out there.
Home place journal. That's hilarious.
I mean, it'll be the middle of a snowstorm and they'll be out there bouncing around.
Yeah, they actually do. It's harder on them in the heat than it is in the winter. I
Yeah,
think.
so that's where I was going. In the summertime, though, I can see that being a big benefit for shade. So I kind of would just like to build like a roof, kind of a lean-to thing over that whole row of burrows and stuff like that, and or a feeding station to help give them more shade. Plus, we've positioned them between several trees, but two really big trees that are going to provide a lot of shade at the right times of day. You know, as they get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't help them now, but it will in the future.
But it will later.
So that's where we're going with the shade and stuff. So on the tunnel thing, I mean, I think it's a great idea. I just don't know. I don't know.
Well, and I want it to look pretty when I look out there because it's right out the back of my window, and so I want to be pretty selective on what we put in there.
I think we can make it look nice with the tunnel,
Yeah,
but
and I do want to grow some grapevines along the back of the colony as well. And so that would provide a little bit of shade and stuff like that too. So thank you, Kathleen. I'll keep you in mind if we get a lot of trolls coming in. I'll bump you as a moderator. I appreciate that. Deb says ramen noodles and cup of noodles has sustained thousands of college students for at least a decade, right? We lived off ramen for a long time when we were first married.
Yep.
I learned to be very creative. I mean, cheese, green beans. I mean, you can elevate ramen noodles.
I still associate ramen noodles with our trailer home.
And we lived in a trailer home. I loved it. I think it was built in the 50s. Maybe earlier than that. And that's not old for a person, but for a trailer home.
It's pretty ancient.
Yeah, it was awesome. Okay, so my husband agreed to help me with the colony setup. I'm so excited. Swampy Acres, that's awesome. I'm so excited for you.
We really
Creating
love our rabbits.
Essence. Hello. Oh, Hardiness Approach. Hello. I was on the live stream
welcome.
about an hour ago. You guys
Hardiness Approach?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
They're getting goat.
Are they really?
Yeah, 7
How
of them.
exciting.
Yeah.
7.
I didn't hear the whole live stream, but I think they're helping a friend. The friends are giving them the goat. So guys, if you want an adventure, you know where to go. Hardiness Approach. They're taking on 7 goats.
Did we throw it away?
And they're all bred. They're all bred.
They're all pregnant.
Yes.
Wow, that's a big undertaking.
That'll be great. So the rabbit shed, the red shed. Rabbits are very cold hardy. Yes, we have really learned that about them.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fun to watch them when there's a fresh blanket of snow just out there bouncing around.
I love them.
It's a lot of fun.
I love those rabbits. Okay, so let's see. Gamer Granny. When I get moved and get started, rabbits and quail are going to be my critters to start off with. That's awesome.
Fun.
We want to do quail this spring, I think, if we can. So for sure.
Yeah.
I would be concerned about the plastic trapping moisture. I think though the plan was that the suggestion was to have each end open, so it wouldn't be enclosed. So
a tunnel that. Yeah, I don't know.
Rabbits love hollow logs. I want one. Where can I get a hollow log?
We should find one
I know,
somewhere.
we should. I want like 3. That would be so fun.
That would be.
That would be awesome.
That'd be
Just
cool.
got to watch when snow starts to melt. No drown. Oh yeah, when snow starts to melt, no drowned babies. We got to keep an eye on the buckets. We haven't had any problems.
No,
thus
and
far.
the buckets have holes in the bottom with,
Yes.
12 inches of gravel for drainage.
Below.
For that reason specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that being said, we still need to watch it, but
So
we try to
is
take
it
precautions.
Adele Hanley wants to know what you're eating.
It's a pork chop.
So
Sorry, I hate to be eating in front of everybody, but
he literally just walked in the
Sorry.
door. He grilled this up.
I don't want to be grumpy on camera either.
Yes, he doesn't want to be hangry.
So this is a pork chop I grilled up yesterday.
Yeah, was it yesterday? And he made me the best salmon I've ever had in my life. It was so good, and I'm sad I don't have some
I was
tonight.
pretty proud of that salmon.
It was so good.
But look how thick this pork chop is. That's like
it was ridiculous.
1.5 inches.
Yeah, it was like crazy.
It was on sale.
I wanted to look pretty. LOL. This is what I tell my hubby all the time. He rolls his eyes at me. Right?
What?
Oh, hello, Tim Beverly. When I said I wanted to look pretty, and she said she tells her hubby that all the time, and he just rolls
What's
his eyes.
look pretty?
Like I said,
Oh,
the
the rabbit
rabbit
stuff.
colony.
Yeah.
Look pretty. Lived off ramen in 1993. That's awesome, Jessica. Okay. Sorry, I keep getting behind. We want a hollow log. Come and we have a hollow log. Oh, come and visit. We will send it home with you. Harding's approach. That would be so cool.
That would be so
We have
cool.
some other friends in Missouri too. I wonder if you're close. They just barely moved
I
there.
would love to visit them.
Yes, that would be so fun. I love
Hardiness
that
approach.
ramen salad. Hold the walnuts. Yeah, ramen salad is delicious. I know we want to go visit a lot of people.
Anyway,
Now that is a knife, says Tim Beverly.
go big or go home.
I
Well, it
know,
was-
right? It's probably the only thing that's clean.
No, the camera is in front of the drawer that holds
Oh.
the knives, and that was the easiest one I could reach without touching the camera.
That's awesome.
And it's sharp. Which
Oh,
few of them are.
so kids, Little Creek Homestead. Sammy wants to say hi to you guys. Looks like Missy's the only one in the room. Sammy, she's who we sent that Christmas exchange to. So Amazon.com, right, Tim? You're hilarious. Okay.
Amazon.
Yeah, he's just teasing me. He's
Uh-huh.
being a turd basket.
What you
So
making?
Missy is working on her Christmas present. It's a diamond painting. So it's like a paint by number, but you put all these little diamond gems on there. And it's a cow. I don't know if you can tell that. But she's
I totally thought it was some kind of cross stitch.
No, well she's working on a cross stitch as well.
Oh, okay.
But this is
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, so each gem yeah,
You glue it?
this is sticky.
Oh.
So she's working on this cross stitch that she got from Paige. If you're in the room,
I used
she
to do
loves
cross stitch
this.
when I was younger, Missy.
Did you really?
Yeah, I cross stitched. Me and my brother both did it.
That's
Hello
awesome.
case.
Oh, fun!
Mhm.
I love to cross stitch.
So,
I haven't done it in a
how
long
you
time.
stick it on? You like get this wax and you stick it inside this little like pen thing, and then you stick it onto the sticky mat, and then it
Oh,
So-
put it on.
So yeah, she loves it. They're called diamond paintings. So if you guys are looking for a fun project, there you go.
Was that going to be a horse?
It's a cow.
Yeah. Oh, fun.
Awesome.
I'm gonna start on this area. and then
Okay,
keep
so if
going.
I've missed any comments, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. If you have questions, caps helps me see them better. So that would be great. Hold the Walnuts is saying that's looks awesome, Missy. Chris Root says that's awesome, Missy. Little Creek Homestead says wow. Red Shed, Missy, that's so cool. Sarah King says those are so fun. And if I missed anybody else's comments, I'm so sorry. You guys are so fun. Let's see. That's a great start on your cross stitch, Missy, says Sarah King, and she does tons of cross stitch.
Does she?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of Floss Tube, but she started a YouTube channel for Floss Tube. It's like a cross stitching community. It's pretty cool. So
We should tell everybody we decided on the breed of pig we're going to do this year. We were kind of freaking out because normally we have our pigs this by now. Right?
Yes. Well, no, I was thinking we usually get them.
We have a source and
February.
we have an order in and we're waiting for them to be birthed and we want them by February. And we're not ready to do that this year. We've got Durango where the pigs are supposed to be. We've got to work on the pig pen again.
The guess is Cooney, Magnalista.
Keep guessing.
I want meshing pigs. Meshing pigs. Hey, Grace.
Anyway, we realized that it doesn't matter when we get them.
Right.
We can get them later in the year, and we'll just have they'll go to the butcher later, right?
Right. Well, and actually, our butcher fills up pretty quick with the fair pigs, and so if we plan to butcher like January, February,
Or even December, November.
it would be easier to get into the butcher.
Yeah.
So
once we got over that anxiety, or
Yeah.
at least me anyway, then I was like, oh yeah, we can totally do pigs, because I was kind of thinking, oh, we're too late. Anyway, so last time we took our pigs to the freezer camp, we ran into a guy that breeds a particular breed of pig that I wanted to do. Yeah, Paige got it.
Paige got it.
Red wattle. So we're gonna try and do some red wattles this year.
Mhm.
Probably be the early part of spring before we get them. But
Hold the wall.
looking forward to that.
So Hardin's approach says, how does a little piglet do in the snow?
So if you provide them enough warmth, because pigs don't have much fur, if any hair. There's not a lot anyway, depending on the breed. But we found that you get about 1.5 to 2 feet of straw, and they love to just burrow into it.
Oh, they're so funny.
And they do great. The 3 years that we did, 2 years.
2 years.
They were
when
wonderful.
we had 7, we'd go out and count them, and we couldn't find them, and then you'd have to like poke the straw, and then you'd find them. So.
It was cool. Yeah, they did great in the middle of dead winter. February. They did great. So.
Okay, and Hold the Walnuts asked if we'd butcher them ourselves, and then she said, "Never mind, you answered the question."
No, but I want to.
Jonah helped our
I want to at least
homesteading
experience it.
butcher one of their pigs.
I gotta stop eating.
And I think that's something we would be open to doing. You got a little on there.
Thank you.
I think it is
Saving
something.
that for later.
I think it's something we'd be open to doing. Thus far, up until now, I was like, no.
Well, so we did help. I did help
homesteading.
Trent butcher a big pig. Oh, years ago. No, 2 years ago.
I wish you
And it
could
was
see
a
Emma
lot of
dancing
work.
behind the camera. She's.
It's a lot of work, and
Yeah, and
now that we've got through the anxiety of raising pigs
yes,
and all that.
I kind of get attached. I like them, and so it's kind of hard.
Oh, would it be hard for you?
It would, but
For that reason?
yeah, but I
I don't
think
like taking care of them.
Yeah, Missy hates taking care of them. But
Not even when they're babies?
I think that I could get over that at this point. We've processed a lot of animals thus far. I mean, this is not something I grew up doing, so it's kind of a change. It's something to, I don't know, get used to. So I could get on board with processing a pig. I could. So, okay, Meechin pigs look like floppy-eared Sharpie dogs. That's awesome. We got our pig in June and butchered in the last of November. Awesome, hardiness
Perfect.
approach.
Good to know that.
Yeah.
That's about
Okay.
when I'd like to butcher is November.
So Katie Black says, "Ooh, red wattles." Yes, and
Yeah.
they do really good on pasture, and so.
No, my thinking was turkeys in October, end of October, and then pigs.
Oh, they did red wattles. Okay, I didn't realize that hardiness approach. And they're large and great meat. I'm so excited. They were
Awesome.
talking about every year doing a different pig, a different breed of pigs, so
Who?
hardiness approach.
Oh, yeah.
So they could see what they liked the best and then go back to it. So let us know.
Yeah. We've done Berkshires, and I like them.
Yeah, Berkshires and red. What did we do? Red. It was Berkshire and the red one. What was the red one?
Oh, I
Yorkshire. Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
So we've done Berkshire, Yorkshire. A little what?
They're so close to being the same thing, though.
Oh, our homesteading, yeah, but that pig was huge, more than normal. That we were talking about the one that, not Hammy, she was huge, but the one that you guys, was it Caspian? Was he
Casper.
bigger than normal? Maybe he was.
He was a big hog.
He was big.
He was a
big.
big hog. He was because he was a
boar.
He was a boar.
Big. Yeah, he was.
He had lost a lot of weight in the end. That's right.
Yeah.
That was a lot of work.
Oh,
This
no,
is
but he-
Trent.
Yeah, so hardiness approach says our red wattle was 260 pounds on butcher day.
Perfect.
Was that hanging weight or was that like going in weight? Just curious.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going for is around 250 pounds.
Yeah. So Naomi says, look up
Magnalisa.
Yeah, we've seen those. They're really cute. The farm on Quail Hollow has a whole bunch of those. So
I'll be honest, I don't get it.
I think they're cute.
I don't get it.
But I don't want to eat a cute pig.
I don't get them. I'm not, yeah.
Okay, so does anyone else have a low mood after butchering, or is it just me? Home Place Journal, I would say there's a somber mood. I'm not like bouncing around happy, but I'm grateful for the meat. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Reflecting on when we did our last rabbit batch. Yeah, there's definitely a lower mood.
Yeah.
We've
So
done rabbits how many times now? I don't think that has changed. But we're not bawling either.
no.
We're
We're okay. It's hard, and I don't know. There's time for reflection, and I like there to be a respect for the animal. I struggle. I don't like to watch butchering videos because it's hard to feel the respect for I don't know. I just, like Grizz has talked about, he doesn't take his camera hunting because that's his time, and that's respect for the animal he's hunting, and I kind of feel the same way. I don't really want
Not
to
make a spectacle out of
Yeah,
it.
so there's a somber mood.
But I get it for educational
Oh, for
purposes.
sure. Like I
learned how to butcher turkey watching videos, so I was grateful for that.
Well, I've seen Justin Rhodes. He's done a wonderful job on his butcher videos. I've seen some that have not done such a wonderful job, and I don't appreciate it. Emma, Sarah King wants to know what part you are in the play. She missed it. We did put it in a vlog, but do you want to come hurry in?
4 parts.
I don't ever want to put. Sorry.
Anyway, so I am a nun, a Bowery beauty, a woman who buys a newspaper, and an extra newsie.
Woman that buys a newspaper.
Yes.
Okay. So Kathleen Moses says, I don't know if it's necessarily a low mood, but I feel very humbled. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
What kind of turkeys? Thank you for answering that
We've
question.
done bronze breasted, and we have royal palms right now. We did a white breasted our first time. We did bronze breasted, and then now royal palms. We have not butchered royal palms
Yeah,
yet.
we've not tasted the
But
meat of
we
the
have
royal
one
palm.
that's ready. We need to do it. So that'll be soon.
Pork chops or be friends? Which will win? Pork chops, right, Paige? When they kept getting out, the 7 kept getting out. There was one time I was like, I will eat you right here in the field. I mean, it was not ready to be butchered, but I was ready to go get the gun.
Oh,
I was like,
that's funny.
we are done.
Yeah.
So for sure. Let's see. Going in weight. Okay, and we butchered ourselves. That's awesome. So the 260 was the going in.
I
That's
remember
great.
seeing them butchering a pig. That's right.
Tim, Trish will be corralling pigs by the pond again. With my gun is what I'll be doing.
I hope we've learned a few. We have learned a few lessons on keeping them contained. So we will definitely have
And
a better situation.
I think that's kind of why we don't have pigs this year, is because we wanted to.
Well, with
get
the
things
goats, we just had a lot on our plate. Have had a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Hardiness Approach says we were somber and know that we were taking a life, but when we feel rich. But then we feel rich when it's in the freezer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. I cried when we took those 7 pigs to Jonah did a beautiful video on that. If you guys want to go check that out, but I think it's
Our last batch.
our last. I cried. It's very hard for me. You get very attached, and they are very cute.
You can't. I mean,
It's hard for me.
I think with pigs, especially, they have personalities. Each pig's different.
They are.
Like, distinctly
yeah.
different. It makes it. Rabbits aren't quite as
Personable.
Yeah.
They're
and
cute,
Turkeys. I
but-
mean, gosh, turkeys are not a hard animal to butcher.
Gamer Granny, that's so true.
Emotionally.
I don't think it ever gets easy. If it did, I would wonder about that. I agree.
Emma, what play are you doing?
Newsies.
Newsies.
For life. That's literally what's going to be for the next 3 months.
I think it's cool you're doing Newsies.
Yeah,
Mom and I dated and watched Newsies several times.
I rented that movie so many. I love Newsies. A
so we have fond
woman
memories of that.
of many talents, Miss Emma.
Thank you.
So Paige says it's good to respect animal, but they are there to serve a purpose. I agree, Paige, and that's why. But I can understand people that are vegetarians. I used to not get that. I was like, I don't understand.
No, I get it.
I can
I get it.
understand a lot more now, but yet I know that meat is here for our use. The animals are here for our use, and I just, I like to show them the proper respect. Okay, so Sarah says Newsies is one of her favorites. Okay, so Simply Jen says, I always thank my chickens for our eggs. That's the only livestock we have. They are just egg chickens. I love and appreciate them for what they give us. That's really cool. Every time I leave the goats, I'm like, thank you, ladies.
That's what our chickens are. They're egg chickens.
Yep, they're our
We
friends.
don't have plans to butcher them or raise any for meat.
Nope.
We have crock potted a few roosters. Don't have a problem doing that.
But yep, my chickens are my friends.
We've got enough meat sources anyway, between
Yes, we have a freezer full of rabbits.
the rabbits and then also pigs when we do pigs. And we still have a lot. Do we still have a lot of hammy left?
So much sausage. So
And
much
we've given some
sausage.
away.
Yes. Yeah, the
So-
pig that we bought from Art Homesteading, we split it with a friend, Mama Grows, and it's been wonderful. We have a lot of that. So Home Place Journal says I had a goat that I could have killed in rage, but I didn't. Good job. Struggle is so real. And Anthony wants to know if you hunt deer.
Yes, have not the last couple of years, but plan to. I like to bow hunt. Taken down a couple there, and I think we butchered the last one, or was it the first one? I can't remember. Or both.
We butchered our own deer. You had the elk process, but we butchered the deers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elk cross. Yeah. Anyway.
So Chris says the goodbye hosing off was great to me. It was so sweet. Thank you, Chris, when we did the pigs. I gave them their last bath. I hosed them off. Well, you hosted.
That.
Yeah, it was.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it might have been Chris. She commented on an older video with Maynard, and boy, I do not miss that goose at all. He was like,
Wow,
oh.
it was noisy.
So the end of the video, I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna be an idiot and chase this goose down because it was gonna come after me.
The great thing was,
don't miss him.
Anything that came near that flock, he was gonna make noise, which is good. You know, especially when we have pheasant and raccoon and skunk creeping around here.
Pheasant?
You know, not pheasant, mink.
Pheasants are vicious.
They are in Idaho. No, mink, but man,
Sorry.
we can vlog around him. That's all you'd hear on the in the footage.
I don't miss him at all. Do not miss him.
I kind of do. I like him.
So many people who do not raise or butcher their own meat are extremely wasteful. They have no clue. Right, Deb? Right? I have a hard time giving away or serving homegrown meat because it does not go in the garbage. It just doesn't. It gets used. So let's see. I sure don't mind devouring them on camera, but the hunting is my private time. Right, Grizz? Exactly.
Nice.
So how big of a garden in square feet do you put in? Will you answer that? Because I have no idea.
In square feet. So let me figure it out. I'm trying to remember how big our plot is.
So Tim says vegetarian is an old Indian word for bad hunter. Yes, exactly. Simply, let's see. I just read it.
So gardening for us is a tough topic because we gardened a lot when we were in Utah and in our backyard, and it did great. We didn't do much to the soil at all, and it flourished. We came here, and every year we've tried to garden, and barely anything grows. A lot of it's the climate, but a lot of it's the soil. Most of it's the soil. So this year we've been composting. Composting is doing amazing, and we're hoping to.
It started to freeze.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are you sure?
I was out there today. That'll be updated on Saturday's video. But the compost is struggling. But keep going.
Well, we've got a lot of compost built
Yes.
up, and we should look at. Anyway, that's another topic. Can I amend that into the garden? I got to find out the size. So we're hoping this year for good things to come from gardening.
Home Place Journal, that's awesome. What seeds do you need? I have 7 boxes. I'm hiding from all seeds. I am determined. I am going to do a garden this year. I am. I just have no idea what I need.
So 480 square feet roughly is the plot we have, which isn't a lot. I wouldn't say, but we want to do a pumpkin patch this year outside of the normal plot.
Kids want to do
We
watermelon.
really want watermelon to
Cantaloupe.
happen.
I want to do, even though I can't eat them, I want to do some tomatoes. I would love to bottle tomatoes for my family to use.
Yeah, we love bottled tomatoes.
Yes. So we're in Utah. We're used to hold walnuts. We were in Syracuse, Utah, just a few miles up from Antelope Island, the Great Salt Lake.
East of Antelope Island, of the Great Salt Lake.
Yeah, and the Great Salt Lake is not Salt Lake City. It's, anyway, if you're familiar with the area. So we were not in the city, kind of. I don't know. I'll quit rambling. You're looking at me like
North of Salt Lake City. And it was a farming community. I grew up there. It was a beautiful farming community. I remember spending hours and hours as a boy out in the fields and on bicycles. And then now it's turned into, it's just built out suburbia.
It's ridiculous. I'm so glad we're gone.
So it was hard to see that go, but progress is progress, I guess.
I didn't even know that there were fields.
Yeah, it was all fields, almost all of it.
That would have been cool.
It was very cool.
Sorry guys, I'm
Onion
not keeping up on the
fields,
chat
wheat
very well.
fields, cow
It was
fields,
beautiful.
pastures. Oh.
Okay, stop with the tape for a minute, please.
So we grew up there, and then came back to it after we got married. Lived there for a while, 12 years.
I thought it was 13.
13 years.
13, yeah. Long time.
Oh.
About 10 years longer than we planned, but it was still good. So people are asking about raised beds. We do want to do that.
Well, we've been debating that, right? We can't decide.
Yeah, and for me, honestly, it's just the resources and buying the materials to do the raised beds. That's the only thing stopping me.
Really?
Because I'm cheap. Yeah.
Well, we've got plenty of free lumber sitting out there on that trailer in pallets and stuff. I bet we have enough to make raised beds. If you really want to do raised beds.
I think I do, but I don't know. I'm so hiding from the garden, but I'm determined. We're going to have a garden this year. And if it fails, at least we tried.
Yeah.
So somebody's asking if we have a wood fire heater. Kind of.
We do have a wood burning stove back there. Yes, we do.
Yes, it needs a chimney.
We don't have a chimney yet.
Yeah, and that's expensive. So someday we will have an epic
Let's
working.
See. If you look back here, you can see the
barrel.
I'm trying to get my finger to. Oh, there we go. That is a 50-gallon drum sitting on top of a wood burning stove. Because back in the day, I thought I could turn it into some kind of a rocket stove, and thankfully, I kept reading up on it and looking at examples, and found out that what I was trying to do was not a good idea, and very dangerous. And so I abandoned that idea. And then life got away from us, and it has been a project left unfinished for many years. So we plan to get a chimney in and use the wood burning stove. It is a high efficiency stove. What do they call it? An 80%, 85% efficiency. So it's EPA approved, all that jazz. It is an old stove from your mom and dad.
Yeah, it was the stove I grew up with, so I have a lot of sentimental attachment to it. So that's really fun.
But I built a brick hearth for it, laid the brick, and we had plans for a warming bench to use the hot air, and so I built this started building this brick warming bench, and we're gonna finish that bench, use it for storage, right?
Yes, I would love to do that.
But I still
put a lid on it.
I want to lay brick. We went to there was an old school when we moved in that was being tore down, and we ran over there and grabbed the brick from it. So we have this old brick. That was actually Trent's idea, and which I think was amazing. And then we just cleaned the bricks, and anyway, so yeah.
So I'm missing a lot of your comments. I'm reading them. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Am I blabbering too much?
No, you're great. So just restate your question just a minute if I have missed it. Sarah, you're going to have to wait a minute. Somebody asked if we got a replacement glue gun. We did. I didn't realize they were so cheap. We were gifted a small
glue gun.
Small glue gun.
And,
yeah, and then I ended up buying a cheap one of the big kind at Walmart. So yes, the kids are enjoying that very much. Potash is very good for the garden. That would be a really good thing too. Let's see. Okay, somebody was having some glitching problems, but Tim says everything seems fine. I hope everybody's seeing us okay still. Yeah, last week we went live and something happened, and it was green Martians, and it was so bad. So I'm really glad that things are going well tonight.
Someone's talking about Sunshine Apartment mentions the Back to Eden Garden, which intrigues me quite a bit. I'm very interested in that. I really liked when Justin Rhodes went up and visited that dude in Washington, the dude to talk to about Back to Eden gardening, and I really liked what he had to say.
So Simply Jan says, do it, Trish. Have a garden. It's worth it and therapeutic. Oh, we need to figure out some kind of a watering thing. We just need to sit down and get a list of
I don't know
what we
why it
need.
stresses you so much.
I don't
I
either.
love gardening, and I would love to.
Then will you grow us a garden, please?
Yeah.
In your spare time. Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I need
I
help
know.
getting it going, but I would love to.
And I would love to assist you, but if it's
I
like
think mentally
months-
I'm in a place where I can handle it.
Yeah.
In years past, it's been too much, but
Mhm.
you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
And then it's fallen on you, and that was too much, but
yeah.
It's true.
So if we could that we could talk.
I like gardening.
I wish I did. Oh, I love to pick it. I love to harvest it, but I don't know, growing it is so hard on me. Somebody had mentioned that raised beds dry out faster.
Do they?
So in windy areas, and we get a lot of wind in the
We
spring.
get a lot of wind, and it is a big problem for drying things out.
So we might not want to do that. Let's see. You really need trees, Tim. We're working on it. We got some trees on the property.
Problem with trees is they take time to grow.
I know. So we do have quite a few on the
We've got-
property.
We've got
Just-
over 30 trees, 34 or 5 trees planted here.
You just can't plant a 50-year-old tree. So we're working on it.
I think you could technically plant a 50-year-old tree.
50 years ago.
No, you could go. They have machines that'll dig them up, transplant them.
Nice. So Naomi, 3:11 a.m. Would you please go get some sleep? Thank you for joining us.
You can get towel, Sarah.
Awesome. You guys are awesome. This has been a really great chat. I hope I'm keeping up okay. Try putting a wicking system in your raised beds and mix with, what is that? Vermiculite?
Vermiculite.
Yeah. There you go.
No, I've heard about doing that.
Okay. Awesome. I use I can't even read.
Hugelkultur?
Yeah, in my raised beds, about the only way to have them in the desert, a fence on the windward side helps. That's great. See you, Naomi. Thanks for joining us. And mulch, lots of mulch. Okay. Okay, that holds in moisture.
Vermiculite holds moisture. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of gardening channels out there, and I don't know. I hear gardening and I go.
I think it's a mental thing for you.
I know it is.
I don't think it.
But I'm always like that. Anything new is really, really hard on me, and then I get going, and then it's like, awesome, I got this, and I usually do very well if I put my mind to it.
What's frustrating is, like, our friends Art Homesteading 4 miles from here can grow an amazing garden in their soil.
Yeah, our soils are so different.
Yeah.
Even just 4 miles
They
away.
have much sandier soil. And
Yeah. Too bad we can't
we've
swap.
we've talked about
renting a machine, digging up a whole
half-heartedly
bunch, and
swapping soils or sharing soil.
because they would love some of our clay. We would love some of their sand. It's ridiculous. Tim, thanks for coming. Appreciate you moderating for us tonight.
Yeah. Thank you, Tim.
So, let's see. Katie, do you hardly water like he says? That sounds almost good to be true. Can't do with any firearms, unfortunately, and can't afford to pay people to take it. Okay, I might have missed part of that conversation.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, I am in a windy area and I have all raised beds. Kathleen, and that works okay for you? That's good to know.
Sam, someone's asking, do you like doing bunny chores?
He said.
That's all you're gonna say? Okay. He does.
Okay, you're overthinking this garden page. I know. So
Do you tend to do that a lot?
I do.
And that's okay.
Fully admit that.
She likes to go into things very well prepared, which is a good thing.
I don't know. Sometimes it's not.
It's a good thing. You just need someone there to help talk it down and walk you through it. And it's okay to make mistakes, to not do it perfectly.
No, it has to be done right.
Well, there's doing right is good, but
oh yeah, I gotta get over it. That's what I need to do. So Gamer Granny, I'm thinking they're talking about some kind of a predator because they're a daily nightmare. One killed the neighbor's pit bull last summer. I was thinking deer, and then I'm like, no, deer don't really kill pit bulls. Coyotes maybe, or Sam, don't do that.
yeah, what predator are you guys talking about?
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Hold the walnuts. It took years of constant addition to mulch and running my chickens in the garden, but man, it's so amazing now. I could never grow anything until I did it this way. We need to.
Javelinas? What is that?
They're these like kind of like chinchilla things, I think.
What's the chinchilla?
Ooh, it's like a big bowl, I think.
No,
Right? No.
they're so cute.
No, they're saying they kill pit bulls,
Yeah.
Pit bulls.
like dogs.
Wild pigs.
Oh, what?
Really?
That'd be some good
Wow.
eating.
Oh wait, javelina.
Well, I
Oh
don't
wait,
know,
never mind.
maybe.
I'm thinking of different. Just a second.
Javelina is like a wild pig.
They-
Just so you know.
Ooh, she had him corner her last winter.
Oh, that's not cool.
Ooh, wild boars.
Oh,
That
you're,
sounds
yeah,
terrible.
never mind. I'm
That
wrong.
That
They
makes
look like
me
this.
think of, was it Old Yeller when the guy falls into the pit of,
That's a
oh, it's a Pumbaa.
Are you watching video or anything that might use our internet? People are complaining.
Oh.
I hope it's not us. If
No,
it is, I'm
that's
sorry.
the same girl that was having issues earlier, so it might be her internet. I'm sorry, Sammy.
Oh, weird. I hope it's not us.
Oh my gosh, like over 100-pound pigs. That's not
So
cool.
they
And you
sound
said you
aggressive.
can't have a firearm. Ooh, that would scare me.
Oh,
Watch the
Chris.
Back to Eden film.
Yeah, we
Trish.
have very hard clay here. Very, very, very hard clay.
It's
Like pottery clay.
submit.
So that's I mean we've every year put stuff what am I trying to say? Into our soil and tilled it in and
Yeah.
but anyway, so yeah, we're
working on
trying
it.
to build it up.
His and Hers Homestead. Hello. I'd love to do the Back to Eden. It's definitely an inspiring video.
So-
It's great.
Our clay. So if you get our dirt wet and then like dig a hole and then get it wet, then peel some out and like make something out of it, it just hardens like here. It's like
Pottery, huh?
yeah.
Give
It's
my
like,
granny, that's
oh, you don't have to
terrible.
bake it or anything.
They gutted the neighbor's dog this summer.
Oh, sad.
Oh, it says they've got 4-inch long tusks. Oh, that's terrible. He was
That's scary.
Oh, that is so sad. That's terrible. I've been held captive by javelinas on my porch.
Oh gosh.
Shotgun. I don't know. Dang it. And then Anthony, he's in Australia. He said there's like a ton of wild pigs there.
30 million, yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Let's see. So do you use lime? We've heard, Anthony, that does break down clay. So we haven't done that yet, but I think we will get some and do that this spring. Okay, if you don't like weeding and you don't want to water to evaporate garden under black plastic.
So yeah, Chris, I was thinking the same thing. That or like the Back to Eden where you have the however many inches of wood chips. I was thinking if we could figure out a way to get our hands on a bunch of wood chips
Yeah.
and do that.
That would be
But
nice.
I gotta get the soil underneath that better too first.
Mhm.
I believe. That's the attitude I'm going with for now. We'll see what turns out.
You know, 2 years ago, we got tons of wood chips from the local companies. And this last year, it was like desert. I was like, I need wood chips. So hopefully we can get some more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Little Creek Homestead. We didn't end the live. I'm sorry you're having internet problems. Everybody else seems to be fine, I hope.
Yeah, 12 inches of wood chips. So I just want to get some good compost in there to get it so it's not clay. Get some good stuff under there. Do the wood chip thing. That will definitely help keep it from drying out.
Yes, that would be nice.
And
And
then
we're
as
not
that-
going to free range
The
the
wood
chickens
chips
either.
compost, that would definitely build the soil. So
Yeah, and we're not going to free range the chickens. So
Nope.
that will help a ton.
the free ranging of the chickens has ended. So
Okay, so Home Place Journal says don't lime if high pH. Check
Right.
your soil. Okay, great. His and Hers Homestead, they found postcards in their car for you. She cleaned the car. Okay. Okay, you look like the Duck Dynasty dude, says Nathan Spencer.
No one's ever said that.
That's funny.
I don't know.
Okay, run the goats on it first.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
If we can get, because we could do the electric fencing.
Yeah, we could do the.
and sit them on there for a while.
So
We have had chickens on there quite a bit. With the chickshaw and electric perimeter fence set up. We've had, what was I gonna say? Well, yeah, putting the goats on there, or at least collecting their manure. And
Yeah, and sprinkle and the
Throw it on
rabbit.
there.
We've got the rabbit manure that we
that's right.
can
That's
use
what I was
too.
gonna say. the rabbits we dumped on there. Too.
Yes. Okay, so all the hay left over and poop are perfectly safe to plant in right away. Oh, okay, so the goat manure is not a hot manure. You can plant right into that. I know rabbit, you can do that. Chicken, you cannot. Turkey, you cannot.
No.
But that's good to know on goat.
But we've had chickens and turkeys on there the end of for the last couple of fall seasons before winter hits.
So we may have, it may do a lot better this next year. So we'll just hope. Okay.
Gypsum helps with clay.
Okay,
Heard
good to
that
know.
too.
I have to say it is good seeing you live and chatting. Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that a lot.
Get your pigs on it. They'll break it up from
Right.
Yes, pigs are amazing.
Yeah, we saw that when we put them out on the pasture, and
it was crazy.
They tilled up our pasture really well, which was awesome because then after they were on it, we moved them off. The grasses grew back so thick and luscious.
Better than it was before when it was I was really impressed.
Yeah, that was cool to see.
Okay, good. It's not hot manure. Sammy at Little Creek, I'm sorry. It's gotta be your end, honey. Okay, they're normally are not edible. More of a dangerous nuisance. Sorry for the bad spelling. Sorry, Gamer Granny. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, so Grizz says, for my hard clay, I use drywall scraps and blackberry vines and maple leaf drywall on top and get saturated in the winter, then till it in.
Oh.
Interesting. We could hit some construction sites
Yeah.
and take all their stuff. Did that for 3 years. Wonderful.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, Hardiness Approach, thanks for coming. And we'll talk to you another time.
Good night.
Okay, so Kathleen says start with some raised beds while you build your soil in the ground. Also consider a caterpillar tunnel to speed it up a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I got it.
I have all bears.
Bars.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I don't
Okay.
understand why it would be doing that. I'm sorry.
So Grizz says, Jonah, I'll make you a video on how a friend of mine did his black plastic garden. Thank you,
Great.
Grizz.
Yeah, I'll
Let
watch
us know. Yeah, let us know when that's up. Okay.
Full of worms, parasites.
Just make sure
and
drywall
insects.
isn't from China. Toxic.
Oh,
Good to know.
Wow.
Everything from China is toxic. I shouldn't say that.
No, it's not.
I've heard that eggshells are great for the soil too. Awesome. I put all of our eggshells in the compost, so that's good. I hope I can rejuvenate that. Like I said, that's going to go up on Saturday's video, and I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm wondering because Trent's able to keep compost year round.
I think I just need it. It just needs more poop, I think.
Do you think so?
I do. I think
Too much water, not enough nitrate.
Well, no. Well, I
Nitrogen.
think that the whole pile is ready to be moved over, but I was hoping I could just keep it hot enough all winter and not start a new one.
Oh.
So I think it just needs some maintenance. I don't
Oh.
think anything's wrong with it. I just need to reactivate it. I was talking to, I think it was my friend Kathleen at Mama Grows today. She was talking about soaking all of the chicken poo in water and pouring it on there. She says something about it turning to liquid activates it and it will do better to help boost it again. So under the chickshaw is a gold mine. And so I just need to move the chickshaw, get all of that out. So maybe if the weather's not too cold, I can do that this weekend. Last time I tried to move the chickshaw, did you glue your finger? Last time I tried to move the chick, it was frozen to the ground. So I need to put some
What did you do?
water and I didn't even know you had the hot glue gun out. Yeah, he hot glue gun to his finger. He's surviving. Anyway,
That wasn't super good.
so I'm hoping that we can get some poo made into some liquid and see if we can get it moving because I don't want to stop composting. I'm really enjoying it.
I don't think we can afford to. The benefit that it's going to provide us.
We need all the compost we can get. Yeah. And come this spring, when we pull out all the deep bedding and stuff, we're going to have a lot to work with. But so I need to keep it going. Yeah. So
I'm hoping I have a goal to revamp your compost bins to something more structurally sound.
That would be awesome.
A little less trashy looking.
Yes, hold the walnuts. That's where we've gotten all of our wood chips before us from the tree services. We just didn't get any last year. It was really sad.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was perfectly fine.
Emma liked it.
You don't like wood chips?
It's
No,
just like
because
moving
then we have
them.
to work out in the steamy hot sun for 5
Hey,
hours.
you just do our
Steamy hot sun.
I
So
sure
Kathleen
did.
said you can revive your compost, add more poop. Great.
Yeah.
What do you think about liquefying it or just add it on? What is your opinion on that?
Oh, good job. I'm glad Willow
Okay.
Creek.
Home Place Journal says there's been a huge amount of reports about toxic drywall from China. That's great to know. Sometimes your local city dump has free mulch. They charge, our city dump charges. Not a ton. I think so. I know
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
we got a truckload of it.
of compost, but I had to pay, it was $5 to fill up the
That
whole
was
bag.
compost?
Yeah.
You get dirt, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's cheap.
Huh.
Okay, so my grandmother put coffee grounds in her raised bed. She always had a huge harvest. I've heard that's great. We don't drink coffee. So I've thought about finding somebody that does and just say, give me all your grounds.
Well, again, I think it would depend on the pH of the soil because that'll add a lot of acidity to it.
Uh-huh.
Too,
So we need to check on that.
yeah, and maybe get it tested.
Okay, need to turn it, the compost. Right, Paige, I think it just needs a good turning, but it's kind of frozen. I'll address it in a couple days or tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. So Julie from Dirt Pipe said she would follow tree trucks and ask them their wood chips.
Good idea. Might need to chase them down. I think the problem is we're like the last street out of town.
We're like in the middle of nowhere, kind of.
And there are more convenient places, and other people call them before us. You know, I know Trent got a lot last year.
Yeah. So Kathleen says, is it dry? It doesn't look dry. It looks pretty moist. And I put my hand in there to kind of see if it was warm, and it wasn't warm, but it's gooey. It's not dry. So I would say that it is like a wet sponge, but I think it just needs more activation.
Maintenance.
So maintenance. It needs more maintenance.
Have we turned it recently?
No.
Okay.
So I think it just
Well,
needs.
and like you said, it's ready to move to that second bin.
Katie,
So,
yes, we are. I'm sorry. Yeah, so it does need to be
did it
moved.
burn you?
He's got a little bit of a.
Yeah, probably burned you.
Okay, hold the walnuts.
It'll be
Local
okay.
coffee shops. I should
We'll run it under
check
cold water.
with them.
We have one in Preston.
There is one in Preston. So, what, guys? What do we need? Emma, can you come be a mom for a minute?
Yeah, we
Okay,
need-
night, guys. Emma, I'll mail your postcards tomorrow. Thank you, his and hers. Okay, so there's a place online called Chip Drop. You sign up, and if your tree company needs to get rid of wood chips, they will drop it a house on the list. That's great.
We'll have to check that out. See if that applies to our area. I guess maybe it. I didn't know a service like that existed.
I will have to look. Hold the phone. You're my people, Katie. That's awesome. For some reason, they use coffee grounds to attract worms. They love it. That's great. That's weird.
Oh, good to know.
Yes, Kathleen, I think that's maybe split the pile and toss some poo in each half and jumpstart it. I think that would be a really good thing to do.
Chip drop is nationwide. That's good to know. I'll
Very
check into that. That's
good.
convenient because we were calling and we. Yeah, anyway, I'm
Yeah.
sure they forgot. You know.
Yeah, and I just hate to call and be annoying, but I probably should be annoying because we want wood chips.
I should check this. That cabinet shop in North Logan that might have like
Even sawdust, too.
sawdust. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go talk to Emma. Go talk to Emma.
So- Sweetheart, no, it's late. Can you go get your jammies on?
Yeah.
And you can show everybody.
And
your
I
cool
think that
jammies.
we are right here at the end of our hour. So we'll take a couple more questions if you guys want to ask anything. Or ask us anything, or go ahead and drop it below. Take a bucket to Starbucks or coffee shop and they will give you coffee grounds. That's awesome. That's awesome. I should totally do that. Take in buckets. Hey, hook me up, guys. That'd be a fun video, wouldn't it?
What?
Head on into Starbucks with a bucket. Say, give me all your grounds.
They'd probably charge you for them.
I know,
Hey,
right?
get your jammies on. Missy,
They dropped a load of chips last year. I had to wait a couple of months. Yeah, I called last year and left a message with a couple of services, and they just, every time I saw a yellow truck drive down the road, I was like, oh, because that's one of the tree service colors. It was awesome. Okay.
I'm pretty excited. So I recently changed my work schedule, and I'm gonna have Fridays off. I work 10-hour days now.
Mhm.
Actually, it's like 13-hour days.
Ugh, with the
But-
drive.
But
Right.
I'll have Fridays off, so give me more time to get projects done.
Yes.
Spend more time on the homestead. I'm excited.
It'll be nice, because you just got Saturday to put everything into, and then Sunday we do church, and so then it's back to work Monday, and so having one extra day will just be really
I
nice.
think so. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. We'll see what happens though. 10 hours is a long time.
Yeah.
I don't want to complain. I don't mind doing it for a little stunts, but all the time, we'll see what happens.
Hold the walnuts, awesome. Katie Black, Market Marvel, if she had asked if she was LDS too, and she says, if you mean a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, then yes, haha. So,
Nice.
yes, so we are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It was asked in the question earlier.
Tea out of the rabbit poop. No,
For the
but
garden.
I've always been intrigued by that idea. Same with the turkey droppings and chicken droppings.
Yeah. Isn't that where you soak it?
Yeah, you just make like
Yeah.
yeah.
That is a great title. I'm going to make
What?
poo tea.
But we got to figure out how long it, specifically with the turkey and the chickens, because that'll be really hot.
Yeah, because that's what Kathleen had suggested to do.
Mama Grows?
Yeah, Mama Grows to do with the poo that's out there right now is make it into a tea and jumpstart it onto the compost
Oh,
to get it starting again.
I was thinking of using it for the garden as like a fertilizer. But
yeah, which would be good with the rabbit because it wouldn't
Yeah.
be, you wouldn't have to compost it.
we put a bunch of rabbit droppings around one of our willow trees that was struggling, and it really revitalized it.
Yes, it did. Okay, so
Very quickly,
Kathleen takes a 5-gallon in once a month to, I'm thinking, to Starbucks.
Oh.
I should really do that.
That's a great idea.
Yay.
Is there Starbucks in Preston?
No, there's one in Logan.
One in Logan?
Yay for Fridays off. Congrats, says Gamer Granny. Fun Friday. I'm so excited. They will call the will call and see if you can take a load. Yes, I will have to call them.
I think she's saying they will call and see if they know
The
you're
will
willing.
call. to
They
see-
will. You following what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
down.
Goat pooty. Yes. Add vinegar to soaked chicken poo. Will neutralize it. Rabbit is new. That's awesome. Hopefully, Sternal. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's good to know.
I feel like I sound like an idiot. I'm like, I can't quite get my words out. So.
Oh, okay, Anthony. Chicken and turkey should be on the ground at least 3 weeks before using it. So good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what. So if we can figure out a system, maybe we start a poo compost center where it's just the droppings and we have, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that we rotate through and then add to the compost pile or
Mhm.
add to the garden. You know, once it hits this third bin, we know it's been around this
That
long. and
stage for
it's-
sure. But if we add it to just the regular compost, it'll heat it up faster and keep everything else breaking down.
That's
I don't know.
true.
And now that we're not using straw anymore, that's really helping. That straw just does not break down, and it's stinky and slimy and gross.
Yeah.
No more straw. But I did break that rule the other day. But no more straw.
With Durango.
Okay. Hey, wait. Do you have a willow tree? Katie? Yes, we have several. We have corkscrew willows. We want to get a couple other varieties. But
Yep. So we planted every year we've been here. We've planted one. We planted how many this year? 4, 5?
I don't even know. Oh, we
4
planted,
survived.
and we did 3 Quakies out front too.
Yeah.
Husbands.
But so yeah,
Hopefully they make it.
we love our willows.
Yes. So let's see. Try gas stations for coffee grounds. Thank you, Sarah.
You great idea.
Yes. Home Place Journal says you need water torture. I do. I'm dying. Chicken poop coffee. That sounds fabulous. If you have willow branches, give them to your goat for pain. Duh. Willow does have
Really?
medicinal properties. So that's great. I will have to go cut a few. Okay.
He's back. Who are they talking about?
I don't know. Home Place Journal. He's back.
Special
Maybe Durango.
seasonings, news, teas, abundant life.
That's awesome. You could burn the straw. Yeah, we could do that. But then it wouldn't be.
Oh.
And then use the ash in the garden.
That's a good idea.
I'm like, but then it wouldn't be used. Hello.
We have
That's
to
a
get
good
it
idea.
dried out. That's the problem, is drying it out. If we spread it out, the wind takes it away. Yeah, but I mean, if we could figure that out, it's not a bad idea.
Yes, so Willow does need lots of water, except for Globe Willow's home place journal. The one willow we planted in the back was a place where it would pool up with a lot of water, and so that's why we put the willow there to kind of
Soak up that
eliminate
water.
that issue.
The other willows we've planted down by the creek bed. It's kind of at the end of a slope. There's a lot of drainage gets down there, and then this willow out front we have a drip system on, and it's thriving too. So
Okay, so they're saying willow is so good for goats with CAE. Katie, that's awesome.
that might be why that's the first tree they go for if they get out.
I know. My mom has a huge willow tree. I should just go. She's about an hour and a half away, but I should just go and just like hack off her branches because ours are babies. I don't want to take too much from them. But yeah, I will have to do that. Save the ashes from your fireplace and keep them in a large metal trash can.
Yep.
Yes, when we get it going, it's not working right now. We need to set up a GoFundMe
Again, we need to
account.
check the pH, like Home Place Journal is suggesting. We
Yes.
need to do that because. yeah,
Okay,
we do.
Deb, that's really cool. The willow has like Tylenol, aspirin
Yes, I
properties. That's great.
remember reading that.
Okay, I never have my phone on. Okay, well, we are well past our hour. Should we hop off or should we keep chatting?
we need to get ready for bed. And
Yeah.
getting late for us too. So it's been good chatting though.
Yes, you guys are great. It's been wonderful. Thanks for joining us on our crazy life adventure. You guys are great. Appreciate your time chatting with us, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Bye. Bye.